am Rain.
And this is RavenWynd. And you're listening to the Feather and Bone podcast. Two witches talking about everything witchy and nothing at all.
I'm just happy because I got my way.
And this is part 2 of her tarot podcast.
We're covering the minor arcana.
Because she thinks you guys have short attention spans.
I do.
And wouldn't be able to get through an entire...
I can't even get through a one-day Udemy course because I've got pets. I got kids.
Yeah.
I got a husband. I got people calling on the network. It's hard when you got a house full.
So this part 2, what are we covering?
The minor arcana.
Of tarot.
Yes.
Okay.
Hey, don't worry. The next one we're about to record is going to be like 3 hours long.
You're like, because you did it. That's funny.
Okay, guys. Anyway, I got all of my information from Joey Wargachuck. He's an awesome teacher. He teaches tarot, crystals. He teaches all kinds of shit.
Yeah. But
there's the Wargachuck Academy, and you can also get classes from him on Udemy. But he's a really good teacher, so I highly recommend him. But anyway, today I'm covering the minor arcana, and these cards in the tarot deck tend to show people, events, and issues that happen in your regular day-to-day life.
Yeah.
Like the little things.
Just recap real quick what the major covered. Like just a little tiny...
Huge life events.
Okay.
The shit.
The shit.
Yeah.
Like big stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
The major arcana are the big secrets.
Yeah.
And the minor arcana are little secrets. Now, secrets doesn't mean hidden shit literally.
Yeah. It's just stuff that you may not have clued in to on your own.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So we have 4 suits in the minor arcana. There's the swords, the wands, the cups, and the pentacles. Now, the suit of swords, if you're looking for a season, like everybody wants a goddamn timeline.
And timelines...
They're like... I would pretty much say they're impossible.
Yeah, well, because the thing to remember about timelines is, you know, even if we say like, hey, like you're talking about swords or winter, like this winter, next winter, you know, the winter coming up, whatever. That's with everything as it is right at that moment in your life. The changes that you make, the choices that you make, people that may come into your life, out of your life unexpectedly, you know, that can drastically change your timeline.
I tell people all the time, I'm like, I can give you this reading today, and this is how things are going to turn out. But you could come back to me a week from now, after you've made some decisions and talked to different people, and you could have a completely different outcome show up for your reading, just based on your day-to-day decisions and choices that you make.
And even having the reading itself will change your future.
Exactly.
You know, so
exactly.
Carry on.
So the suit of swords, if somebody's looking for a timeline, I'm like, okay, I'll see what I can do. So
yeah,
I'm like, Jesus Christ. So if I will shuffle the deck and I'll lay down like 4 cards, and if I have several cards that have swords on them, I'll say, okay, based on what the deck is showing me, it's probably gonna happen this winter.
Yeah.
I can't tell you what month. I can't tell you what day, what exact time. People are ridiculous with what they want. What phase is the moon going to be in?
Yeah.
And all this shit. But so swords represent the wintertime. But swords also represent struggle, conflict, and change. So say I'm doing a reading on somebody about their relationship, and I pull a bunch of cards that show swords. I'm like, you guys aren't getting along, are you? And they're like, no, we fight all the time. So swords are conflict. And swords also represent the air element. I don't know how you would use that, but I'm sure there's a way. Me personally, I don't have a clue. I bet Joey would know.
You should send him a message later.
Hey, Joey, help me. Okay, so the King of Swords. This card, it represents someone that's serious, controlling. They're very intellect focused and non-emotional. So this person can be really hard to communicate with.
Yeah.
And get along with. Because basically they're a controlling douche. Mm-hmm. And, you know, a lot of the times the person doesn't even realize they're being that way until I point it out to them in a reading.
I have been accused of being controlling in relationships.
Yes, you have.
I can't help it.
What? You're like, that's just how it's going to be.
I like control. I like
You like being right.
I do.
You do like being right.
I do. I really do. You're right. I do.
And if say we're having a discussion and Bev realizes I might be right.
Oh, yeah.
She'll get on the fucking internet and try to make it so I'm not right.
Yes, but I am very quick to be like, you know what, you're right.
You and I are able to handle that with each other.
Yeah.
But when it's anybody else, we're like, bitch.
Yeah. But no, I am quick to admit.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not one of those people, because I know people that they're right even when they know they're wrong.
Oh, I can't stand
And that's
that.
not me. I like being right, but I'll admit when I'm wrong.
Yeah, you will. Okay, the Queen of Swords. Now remember, guys, I went over the numerology part of this in the last podcast. So you can throw the numerology in with these cards as well. But the Queen of Swords represents someone that's intelligent, a writer. They're very communicative. But cold. They really cut through the BS. So they're a no-nonsensical type.
That was me on my job interview.
Yeah. You're like, look, I just want a job.
She's like, so why do you want to work here? And I'm like, I said, I'm just going to be honest. I need a job. And I've applied at like other places.
Yeah.
And whoever hires me first is where I'm working.
Yeah. Yeah. So the Queen of Swords, somebody that can be hard to talk to.
Yeah.
Hang on. I have a text message from my offspring. I need to make sure she's okay. Uh-oh. There's a disturbance in the force with the offspring. Okay. The Knight...
Can we pause it?
No.
Okay.
The Knight of Swords is someone that's fierce, determined. They aggressively pursue their goals. They do whatever it takes to get their goals. But this person is so aggressive, it's to the point that they're reckless about it. Mm. So they're douches as well.
Yeah.
So...
a lot of douchery going on
yeah.
in the upper classes of this suit.
Well, it's the conflict and struggle suit.
Yeah.
The Page of Swords. Mentally unstable and or intellectually immature. They act without thinking. Whenever I pull this card, a lot of people get relationship readings and they're like, what's going on with him? And I'll pull this card. I'm like, you're dating a child. He's not mature enough for you.
Yeah. He
can't give you the relationship you want and need until he grows the fuck up, is what I tell him. Let's see. The Ace of Swords. A fresh start. Remember, aces are new beginnings. So aces aren't bad. Ace of Swords is a fresh start. A sudden opportunity or idea. Clarity and realization. The Two of Swords is indecision.
Because swords or you said conflict. So the ace would be like you have a sudden clarity over the conflict.
Yeah, because they also represent change.
Okay.
Two of Swords is indecision. You can't move forward until you choose to. When you pull this card on someone, it means they are ignoring all of their problems. They're just choosing to act like nothing's wrong. Gee, that could be my husband. Mm-hmm. He likes to act like nothing's going on around him. Like every house in the neighborhood could be burning down around him. And he's like, no, it's
just a warm day.
Yeah.
That's all.
That's him. That's totally him. Let's see. The Three of Swords is heartbreak and betrayal. This card, when I pull this card on somebody, they've really been hurt. It stands for trauma, a wounded heart. The picture is a heart with 3 fucking swords going through it and a goddamn thunderstorm in the background. Like, they've really been devastated.
Yeah.
Emotionally. They've had their heart broken. 4 of Swords. Meditation, rest, retreat. You need to take a fucking break. Step back from all the shit and think. Just step back. Be like, you know what? I'm taking a break. It's not mine. I'm not dealing with this for a few days. I got to think some stuff through. That's what you got to do. 5 of Swords. This card stands for mind games and hostility. This represents someone that pushes people away because they think they're always right. And even on the card, it shows somebody being sneaky. Like, they're holding swords and they have this evil grin on their face. Like, ha, I'm going to start some shit.
Yeah.
So, someone you pull this card on, if they have someone like this in your life, tell them to stay away. Be like, no, there's someone around you that enjoys seeing you have problems. They're stirring the pot. It's not helping you at all.
I think we all have a little bit of that in us, depending on who the person is.
Yeah.
We all have people in our lives that we enjoy when we see them struggling.
Oh, yeah. I can name 3 people off the top of my head.
I could name several.
Let's see. 6 of Swords. Leaving, accepting help, going somewhere better, leaving a bad situation. I pull this card a lot on readings, and it's always when they've been thinking about leaving.
Yeah.
Leaving the relationship. And they just can't quite make the decision. And I'll be like, you've been thinking real hard about leaving.
They just need to talk to you.
Huh?
They just need to talk to you.
I'm like, leave!
Because you're just like, no. Like, you're just like, leave them.
Yeah.
If you're thinking about it, do it.
I'm like, you already know what you want to do. You just need somebody to give you permission. So you have my permission to leave the asshole.
Yeah.
It's okay. Because my thing is like, you're unhappy. It's not going to you're not going to wake up one day and suddenly be like, oh, I'm happy. Everything's better. It doesn't work that way.
Unless drugs are involved.
It doesn't say anywhere that you have to stay in an unhappy situation. Let's see. The 7 of Swords. Secret plans, abandoning ship. Whatever you are running from or hiding, it is going to bite you in the ass. So you need to stop trying to run away from your shit without facing it. You need to just be up front.
So, like, any problems that you've been ignoring, they're going to bite you in the ass.
Yeah, you need to step up.
Yeah.
Let's see. 8 of Swords. You feel powerless and stuck. It's basically this card. You're not really powerless and stuck. It's all in your head. You're sitting there overthinking it. You're like, I don't know what to do.
I get that card.
You do. Like, their hands are tied, but they tied their own hands. It can easily get out of it. The world isn't really falling down around them. It's all upstairs in their head. 9 of Swords. This card, I pull this on you every time. Overactive mind, anxiety, stress out, can't get sleep. Like, it shows the dude sitting up in bed with his hands in his face because he's like, I can't sleep. Everything's falling apart.
Yeah.
But it's like, calm the fuck down.
Like, I'll walk around with my shoulders, like, up to my ears.
Yeah.
And you're like, relax.
Yeah. I'm like, go run some laps. Burn off some of this anxiety. You're going to be okay. The 10 of Swords.
Oh, my God.
That's normal for her.
Oh.
Yeah, it's nasty. I know. Ugh.
Oh.
Ugh.
Oh, my God.
It squirted out.
Oh.
That's how she stays alive. Good old lung juice.
Your dog's like hacking up a lung, and you're like, no, she's good.
It's when she can't hack that she gets sick and ends up with pneumonia. Okay, anyway.
You need hardwood floors.
I do. The 10 of Swords. This represents someone feeling defeated, but they self-sabotage themselves. Yeah. So you gotta look, how are you sabotaging yourself? You are your own worst fucking enemy. Stop!
We know.
It's like you're causing all of these problems for yourself. No one else is out to hurt you. You're doing it to yourself.
And usually they're completely oblivious to the fact that they're the ones doing it.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
I need a drink.
A drink of your Diet Sunkissed.
Which suit would you like for me to cover next?
I just keep going down the page, I guess.
I was going to go right.
Well, then why did you ask me?
Because I thought you might want something else, and you did. You wanted me to go down.
It doesn't matter.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
Do you need to call the offspring?
No, she's not answering me now. I'll show you what it says. But the next is the Suit of Wands. This represents the season of fall. It is the fire element, and wands mean careers and learning. So the King of Wands is someone that's career focused, mature, and passionate. They inspire people around them to do things to change the world. She's fine. It's okay. Believe me.
Yeah.
The Queen of Wands. I hope they can't hear this on the podcast.
I hope they can't hear the dog hacking.
That's disgusting.
Just in the background.
It's like, ugh! There she goes again. Oh, okay. Sorry. The Queen of Wands is somebody that's confident. No, wait. It doesn't say confident. It says confidant.
Confidante.
Someone you can confide in. They're focused. They have a zest for life. They are the master of their passion. And they like to talk about it and teach about it and things of that nature. The Knight of Wands is an adventurous risk taker. Adventurous risk taker. Who follows his passions. Really loves life. Really has fun. Gets out there and lives a lot. The Page of Wands. Somebody that's newly inspired, excited about life and work. They're very immature. Very immature. The Ace of Wands. New beginnings. Creative spark. Fertile ideas. It means you're following a passion. What are you doing?
I'm checking the app to see if she's left their house. She's still at their house.
Oh, okay. The Two of Wands. Contemplation. Assessing one's life direction. Like weighing the pros and cons. Like on this card, you see a dude standing there. And he's holding the earth in his hand. And he's just looking off into like the horizon. Like, shouldn't I? Like he's really thinking about what step he should take next. He's kind of like, am I happy with where I'm at? Should I change something up a little bit?
I think I ask that question all the time.
Yeah, you do. 3. The Three of Wands is reaping the rewards of your efforts. And it means career opportunities.
Now, did you say which season wands were for?
It's fall.
Okay. I couldn't remember if you said it or not.
4 of Wands is celebration, safety of the home, completion of goals. Like, it's a good card. That's all I can say. I got nothing.
Like, it's the completion of things. That's always good.
The 5 of Wands is competition, minor struggles or disagreements. But it means you need to compromise. You can't always get your way. You have to give a little to take a little. And saying try to be more positive. You can't always be the king bitch everywhere you go. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. The 6 of Wands, success and accolades and achievements. Getting deserved recognition. Like you can see on this card, the dude's sitting there in front of all these cups. And you know cups are emotions. Mm-hmm. And he's just sitting here with this smile on his face with his arms crossed like, look what the fuck I just did.
Yeah.
So he's really proud of himself. 7 of Wands. No, wait. I was talking about the cup dude. Disregard what I just said.
I was going to say, I thought we were doing wands.
Yeah, disregard what I just said. So I'll read it again without that. The 6 of Wands, success, accolades, and achievements, getting deserved recognition. That's the dude on the horse where everybody around him on the ground is just like, yay! And he's like, look at me, bitches.
Yeah.
I'm on a horse. And you're not.
It's like Jaime from the Game of Thrones before he lost his hand.
Yes. Let's see. The 7 of Wands, feeling defensive and on guard, struggle, and this person feels like they're having to defend their success at work. So basically, when I pull this card, I'm like, okay, this person's always kind of on guard at work. They feel like everybody's after them. 8 of Wands, speed. Things are manifesting quickly. You need to get as much done as you possibly can. Pretty much line up all your shit and have everything prepared because shit's about to start happening really stupid quick. And you're going to be freaking out and having a stroke because you weren't ready for it. 9, the 9 of Wands, pessimism, gearing up for the worst. Let's see, rethinking your career or life purpose, ready to give up. I pull that card on you a lot.
You really do.
You're such a sad person.
I really am.
The 10 of Wands, This stands for someone feeling oppressed. They're exhausted. Too many responsibilities. But this card, it's not a bad card. It's saying keep pushing, don't give up, and you are going to get everything done. Everything's going to be okay.
A-okay. You did the okay sign.
I'm glad they can't see us. Are you getting hungry?
I am.
I am too. Oh, God. Okay. The suit of cups represents the spring for the season. The element of water, and it stands for relationships and emotions. Now, the very first card in the suit of cups is the king. This card is a red flag card. This card means that the person is repressing very deep feelings, and it also means possible alcoholism. Every single time I pull this card and I say, is your partner drinking too much? They always say, yeah.
Yeah.
And he won't talk to me. I'm like, well, he's drinking because he's not talking about his feelings.
Yeah.
You need to be careful because this is a bad card.
This is my ex-boyfriend.
Jesus Christ.
He was definitely the king of cups.
The queen of cups. This means emotionally nurturing, intuitive, sensitive, very caring, but desperately in need of self-care. This person, the queen of cups, she gives too much of herself to make sure everybody else is taken care of and neglects her own well-being.
Gwendolyn comes to mind.
Does she?
Yes.
Oh, Gwendolyn.
She really, really worries and cares for everyone else around her, sometimes to the detriment of herself.
That's not cool, Gwendolyn. Not cool. Isn't that what Cartman would say?
It's not cool.
It's not cool. Let's see. The Knight of Cups. This person is romantic, adventurous, and they follow their heart. The Page of Cups. Creative, inspired, and learning an artistic skill. Speaking of the Page of Cups, I pulled that card on that bitch the other day. The one.
Yeah.
And I was like, I see you going back to school. You're going to, like, I said, I don't see, like, 4-year college. I said, I see, like, a trade school. Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, no. It's like the card stands for you learning a trade.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Bleh. Bleh. It's like, well, then don't, just don't call me.
You know, what's funny is the Page of Swords was an idiot. And this one's someone that's artistic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Ace of Cups represents, it's a good card, emotional fulfillment, joy, and new beginnings in a relationship. So that's a really good card when it comes to love life. The Two of Cups, partnership, mutual attraction, compatibility. It means it's meant to be. It could be a soulmate card. Now, this card doesn't just relate to a romantic relationship. This could be a business relationship. Mm-hmm. It could be a friendship. Every time, it's called the soulmate card, but it doesn't just stand for somebody you're going to be doinking in the bedroom.
Well, and you may not doink your soulmate. He may have erectile dysfunction.
You could just dry hump him.
I would.
Make sure he's got a thick zipper on his pants.
Yeah. Really, just lay there. Shh, let it happen.
Just let it happen. Oh, God. What was I on? That's a soulmate card. Okay. The Three of Cups means celebration, fun with friends, and laughter. I call this the baby shower card because every time I pull it, there's someone around them is expecting a baby.
Yeah.
Or the person's trying to get pregnant. So when they're trying to get pregnant and I pull that card, I'm like, yeah, I'd expect to see you pregnant soon. I never tell somebody, yes, you're going to be pregnant.
That's one of my pet peeves.
Yeah.
People calling a psychic hotline, am I pregnant? Bitch, the goddamn Dollar Tree sells pregnancy tests for $1.
That's cheaper than calling me.
You know, that is a biological function that you can fucking get an easy answer to.
Yeah.
Don't call a psychic.
Did she text back? Nope. Let's see. Baby shower card. Four of Cups. This person is bored. They're dissatisfied with what's being offered. I like this card because it shows this person. They're sitting on this green hill. Everything's healthy around them. Leaning up against this tree. And there's cups around them. They won't take the cups. And there's just this little tiny gray cloud poof floating there next to them. And they're sitting there like this, like, huh. Like, I have all this nice stuff, but I don't give a shit. I'm bored with it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Number 5 of Cups. Dwelling on the negative and having a lot of self-pity. So this card means this bitch is feeling sorry for themselves like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
6 of Cups. Sentimentality, kindness, and help. 7 of Cups. So many choices. Indecision. Getting lost in fantasy. It's like, stop. Calm down and make up your fucking mind. You're being ridiculous. It's like a little kid in a candy store on this card.
Look at this. Look at that. Look at this.
It's like you take the kid in the store, you're like, you can pick one thing. They're like, but I want all the things. I can't decide.
And they keep changing their mind.
Yeah.
You're like, I'm about to choose for you.
Yeah. I pull that card a lot on these guys. That these girls, why won't he settle down with me? I'm like, he can't. He's seeing all the candy.
Yeah.
And he wants to taste all the candy.
Yeah. like your flavor that he likes.
Yeah.
But he also likes variety.
Yeah. Let's see. An 8 of Cups. This is someone that's abandoning something in search of something better. And it can also stand for travel. And whenever I pull that card, let's face it, guys, most of the readings we do are on relationships. Mm-hmm. But I see this card when I do career readings as well. It's like, you want to leave, just leave.
Yeah.
Stop putting it off. Go ahead and do it. Let's see. 9 of Cups is indulgence and self-satisfaction. Rewarding yourself. This is the dude I was talking about the last time where I had the wrong suit.
Oh, yeah.
Where he's sitting there like, yes.
Yeah.
I've done good. I've done well. Look at what I've done.
Why are you using a Trump-sounding voice?
Because I can. It's the Trump game.
Yeah.
Trumps.
True.
Okay. The 10 of Cups. This is the only other yes card in the entire deck. This card means emotional bliss, happiness, attainment. It's like the highest level of emotional fulfillment a motherfucker can have. It means having the life you want. So that is the second yes card in the whole deck, the 10 of Cups.
We need to become 10 of Cups.
I'm pretty happy.
Yeah, but having everything we want.
I think I would have to have liposuction and some tightening done. Whoever invents a cream you can rub on and your skin goes and tightens up, they're going to be a bajillionaire.
I totally understand why people used to take parasites to lose weight.
Are you trying to make me vomit? I got the dog over here. And now you're talking about swallowing parasites?
Just a tapeworm or two.
Ew!
Then you go to the doctor after you've lost your weight and be like, can I get some, medicine to get rid of these parasites?
And then you got to shit out a worm.
Well,
that's nasty.
Yeah. I wouldn't actually do it.
I hope not. That's
Where
disgusting.
would I even get it?
Walk around barefoot outside in some animal shit.
I'll step on something I'm allergic to.
What if you're allergic to tapeworms?
Oh my god.
Okay. La la la. Why did I write that there? That's in the wrong spot. Okay, the suit of pentacles. This is the one that looks like little gold coins with stars on them, aka pentacles. Pentacles. The suit of pentacles stands for summertime. It is the element of earth.
Summertime.
Ooh, summertime. Got to sit back and unwind. I'll be like, gotta sit back in my house because I'm not going outside. Let's see. Pentacles stand for money and material matters.
Money.
The King of Pentacles. This is someone that's older, close to retirement. They enjoy the good life. They're financially secure and usually close to retirement or thinking about their retirement. The Queen of Pentacles. She's healthy in body and finances. She's very grounded and calm. And I'd say that's because she has long-term financial plans. Like, she's made sure she's all set. Mm-hmm. So, the Knight of Pentacles. This person is cautious, sensible, and slow to progress. They have experience making money, But if you pull this card in regards to someone in a romantic relationship, I'm like, listen, girls, this guy, he's going to take a while. You might as well just get comfortable and accept things the way they are for a good while, because he's going to move at a turtle's pace.
Yeah. Don't expect an engagement.
Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be a long ways off. Let's see. The Page of Pentacles. This person is a student. They're committed to learning, and they take the time that's needed to learn. This makes me think of one of those career college students. They're perfectly happy just being in school.
Yeah.
That's what it makes me think of. Let's see, the Ace of Pentacles. This card stands for financial reward. You're finding clarity in what your life's purpose is. You figured out what your goals are. It means financial opportunities and extra financial reward. The Two of Pentacles. Balance, multitasking. You do not have enough money. You have no savings and conflicting interests. Like this card shows a bitch standing there on 1 foot juggling two pentacles, 2 coins, and there's an ocean behind him that's real rocky.
Yeah.
So when I pull this card, I'm like, wow, you need to calm down. Like, what the fuck are you doing? It's basically, because in the picture, if you'd see it, if the person would just put their other foot down on the ground, they wouldn't be having these problems.
Yeah.
So basically, that card, I'm just like, you need to sit down and think and stop being ridiculous. Because you're not handling your finances correctly or anything in your life correctly. Anywho, 3 of Pentacles, meaningful work, enjoying one's work, suitable career, and financial stability. 4 of Pentacles is hoarding, feeling poor, and this person holds themselves back out of fear. It's like, holy fuck, I've made all this money. Now some bitch might come try to take it from me.
Yeah.
Let's see, the 5 of Pentacles. This person's having minor money troubles, health problems. They feel like an outsider, like they never fit in. And sure, they might be having a little bit of health problems and minor money struggles, but they need to stop being so negative about money and think more positively.
That's me.
Because them thinking negatively is causing the problems that they're having. They feel like they're on the outside looking in all the time. And that's just because they never bothered knocking on the front fucking door saying, hey guys, can I come in? Yeah. Let's see. The 6 of Pentacles. This means charity, accepting and giving help. Do not be afraid to ask for help when it comes to money. That's what this card means. The 7 of Pentacles. Patience, waiting for your plans to bear fruit. Imagine, when you pull this card, imagine somebody who's just planted his crops. And, he's got to wait for them to grow.
Yeah.
Before you can harvest them.
But he's like, hurry up.
He's like, yeah, that's ridiculous. I want it now. So this card stands for really needing patience. 8 of Pentacles is hard work, focused efforts, and laying the groundwork. This is someone that is really investing in themselves. And they want to be taken care of when they're older. So they're investing in themselves now so that they do well later.
My plan is to find a rich old man.
What's funny is, as I'm reading through these, you're sitting there like, yeah, that's me too.
Yeah.
You're like, fuck.
Yeah. I'm like, I am a hot mess.
This is fucking her up, and I'm not even doing a reading on her. The 9 of Pentacles is luxury, rest, financial, and material comforts. And the 10 of Pentacles is financial success, strong business relationships, living the life you desire, prosperity, and wealth. And I want you guys to remember that the court cards in the different suits, like the king and queen, page, knight, these usually represent actual people that are entering your life, exiting your life, or are already present in your life.
Or yourself, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If they're not asking about anyone else but themselves. And that is the 4 suits of the minor arcana.
Is that it?
That's it.
You done?
I'm done.
Let's see what your time is.
I'm laughing at how fucked up you are from listening to the meetings.
I know. I'm just like, oh my God, my life. It's only 34 minutes.
Hey, that's perfect.
It kills me.
It hurts you. Is there something you would like to discuss?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm hungry.
I'm hungry too. I'm always hungry. I will say again though.
Yeah.
This isn't minor arcana card. It's a major arcana card. But guys, the death card does not mean someone is literally dying.
And if you notice, there was no pregnancy card. There's no do I have cancer card.
Oh yeah.
You know, there's that's just not, that's not what the cards are for. That's what doctors are for.
Yeah.
If you have a medical concern, consult your doctor.
Yeah.
Well,
the thing is, with the online networks, they have rules that say.
Yeah.
Even if you're one of those psychics that can tell what's
I'm sure they're out there. I know I'm not one of them.
You can't tell the person. You're not allowed.
Yeah.
You don't know. Because that could bring in lawsuits and everything.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah, that's it. You can find us on the internet, featherandbone.net. There you'll find links to the podcast, the Facebook group, our lessons, our store, just a lot of good stuff in there.
Yes, because we're awesome.
Yeah.
Now that you're rethinking your life after my podcast.
I really am. Like, I'm sitting here thinking, like,
Jesus.
I'm fucked up on so many levels.
And as usual, I'm over here like, la la la.
Yeah.
Everything's great.
Like now I'm like my personal life, my romance, my finances, like everything is fucked up. I'm like evenly fucked across everything,
And so I'm going through them. You're like, she's pulled that card on me. She's
pulled
this card on me.
And I was sitting here thinking, like, sounds very similar to my life.
My cards always just show that people think I don't have a care in the world and I just float through life.
Yeah. La-di-da-di-da.
Yeah, which is not true.
And I'm over here like, death, gloom, destruction.
Yeah. I'm usually dying on the inside. People just don't know it.
Yeah. I'm just dying.
Yeah.
In general.
Yeah. You know what's funny? Were you depressed last night or something?
Maybe. I don't know.
Because all of a sudden last night, I got this panicked feeling like, fuck, if Bev does herself in, I've got to go get those cats.
Yep.
And that dog.
Yep.
And try to figure out how the dog and Boomy are going to get along.
Yep. No, I wasn't suicidal last night.
I don't know why that popped into my head.
No, I can't think of what, no. I started watching The Punisher.
Have you noticed when you watch stuff that puts you in a certain mood, I'll be calling you like, okay, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah, yeah. And The Punisher's very heavy.
Yeah. What's that new show I couldn't even watch? I watched like half of the first episode.
Oh, was it Black Summer?
Yeah.
With the zombies?
Yeah.
Because like it never ended for them.
No.
There was one episode, I loved it. There was one episode where the guy's being chased by the same zombie. And it's the entire episode is him just running from the same fucking zombie.
I can't handle that shit.
And like, because he would run, like, da, 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 and you think he's getting away from it, right? And he's just blindly running. Because you just got to run. They're this, in Black Summer, those zombies are a lot smarter than some of the other zombies that you've seen. And he ends up like on top of a school bus at one point. And he just like lays up there until he thinks it's safe. And it's still waiting. It's still waiting on him. Follows him into a firehouse. Follows him into a library. I mean, like, as I was watching it, I was like, there's no way Rain will be able to watch this.
No, and you were right.
Yeah.
I couldn't even finish the first episode.
Because it was just constant.
Like, my husband's sitting there all calm and happy, just eating popcorn, watching it like it's nothing. I'm over here having a goddamn anxiety attack.
Yeah.
Especially when that random truck kept following him.
Oh, yeah.
I never even found out why. I'm like, please turn this.
Well, they're bad people. They were bad people. They were just out to get whatever they could get.
My thing is, it's like, if you need gas.
You need to wash your hair.
Oh, yeah. My thing is, it's like, if you need gas, why the fuck are you driving that truck?
Yeah. Well, but it's to intimidate and to overpower and take over people.
Truck wasn't that big.
It was bigger than the car.
They were in a minivan.
Bigger than the minivan. Did you see the part where they wrecked the minivan and the woman in the back seat? Did they see where they wrecked it? They wrecked it because he's running from that big truck.
Yeah.
And he's not paying attention because he's been drinking a little bit, which is always smart during the zombie apocalypse. And so he's been drinking a little bit, and he's running from the truck. He's not paying attention. He hits one of those concrete dividers.
Ow.
And the lady in the back seat just goes right through the windshield.
Does it kill her?
Oh, yeah. She turns into a zombie.
Nice. Does she eat him?
No.
So he's stuck with the chick that can't speak English?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Anyway. You can find us on the internet. featherandbone.net.
Yes.
There's all of our stuff on there.
Yeah.
And I think we're going to take a break, find something to eat. I'm going to urinate.
Yeah.
And then we're going to record my long podcast.
I might stab myself.
That has all of the information in a drawn out manner.
Oh, Lord. I'm just like, here it is.
Yeah.
Write it down.
Good luck. What's that? Back in the old day, like that one president, he needs something. He's like, good night and good luck. I don't think it was a president.
You're talking about Walter Cronkite.
I was like, wait a minute. He's not a president.
He's a reporter.
He's like, good night and good luck or something. Good luck and good night. I don't know. Cronkite for president. All right, we're gonna for real this time. Remember, it's magic, motherfuckers.